Hi guys, I'm Mr. Razor and welcome to my channel. In this week's video, I'll be showing you guys the best back to school deals for the week of August 2nd to August 8th. And then I'll be showing you guys what I bought from last week's deals right before that. And then again, in general, the reason why I'm buying all this is that I'm going to be donating all this to the local school community around me to help students in need, students from lower income families. And for more information on all this that I'm doing again, feel free to check out the very first video in which I posted week 1 on this, in which has a more lengthy intro and more and detailed about what I'm doing. I also have a GoFundMe video in which from a few months back in which I have been collecting some funds to help me on this, and that video also has even more information about why I'm doing this, so feel free to check that out also. And so anyway, that is about everything for this intro, and I'll first go ahead and show you guys everything from last week's haul, and then I'll head into showing you guys what's are the best deals for this week. Okay guys, so taking a look at, again, starting off at the huge stash of school supplies that have been piling up nice and neatly. Of course, there has been stuff added here, as you can see. So first, the first thing in which was the better deals from the week six prices and deals. Those binders, they started to be at $147. Instead of they dropped from the $188 price to the $147 for the staples, like the standard regular 1-inch binders. So I got 22 of them here. And the reason why I didn't buy, because as I've been saying, I've been buying more than at least 50 of everything. The binders I didn't buy as much because I have received like a massive amount of donations of binders. In which I'll show towards the end of this month when I show all of the donations of used and new school supplies that I've been collecting to also donate alongside all of the stuff that I've been purchasing. So I'll show you guys all of the binders and stuff and all the other supplies towards when I'm actually going to be dropping this off towards the end of August. So, but anyway, there's the 22 binders that I have purchased. Right here, and then moving right below that, I purchased 60 of these folders. These folders are like the ones that also have like the fastener in the center, so it's kind of almost like a thinner kind of like binder type where you can actually put like things like punched holes in here too. It's kind of like a 2-in-1 deal. That's why I love these actually myself. And these are all the poly folder ones, the 50 cents a folder. So it has a fastener and the 2 pockets in this. So I got 60 of those. Those were 50 cents each. And then last but not least, this pile of notebooks has grown to like almost about over twice the amount that it was before. Before there were about 30 here sitting in this stack in the previous weeks. Last week I bought another 60 notebooks just because there wasn't too much stuff on sale that much. I mean, there is the stuff on sale, but no really surprising price blasters last week other than the binders. So that's why I filled it in with some more notebooks, because students really need notebooks and you can never really have enough notebooks. So I bought another 60 of these 1-subject notebooks. And that's actually also the reason why I bought more folders, because I also only had like those folders from the first week, and those are just regular the poly folders. And so I added all that to everything. So everything's piling up really nicely. More notebooks, more folders, and then some binders. And so I'll show again, as I've been doing, how much I spent and how much I've actually saved on all these supplies with these back to school sale deals. And now I'll head to showing you guys what's on sale for this week and what are the best deals going around. Okay guys, so here we are to take a look at what's on sale for this week from August 2nd to August 8th. Had to check that again right here really quick. So as usual, here I have my standard back to school supply deal prices list, in which I started about 2 weeks ago, just to give you guys a quick one list look at what are the so-called best so-called like regular sale prices that you should find the items listed under their prices here at most stores, and prices in which you should typically be able to get these items at, and that you shouldn't really be paying more than this during these back to school sale price season. So there's that. I did change just like one or two of the prices for the items. For example, like the 1-inch binders, since it is already looked over for this week and started last week, that at Staples and also Walmart have been having like their binders for like $147. So that's kind of like the new standard right now for like the better like base standard back to school supply deal price. So there's that. But most of these are roughly the same as before. And so heading on to take a look at what's on sale this week. I'm going to keep it sweet and short mostly, as most of the items are practically the same as the weeks before, at the same prices, no really big price blaster, super cheap deals really going on. There actually are one or two, in which I'll show you in just a sec, but looking at their weekly flyer for Staples here, just the regular. Well, they did finally list their paper folders here for that 15 cents for their 2-pocket paper folders. And then as usual, they've always been having their 25-cent notebooks and the 50-cent composition notebooks, and then all these 50-cent items, the $1 or like 97 cents, just around that price items right here. And here they've been having, again, they dropped now, keeping it at $147 for those binders, and those higher quality, super high quality Ticonderoga pencils at $147. So there's that right there. And the scrolling past for some of their other deals, more expensive, but just some other deals that they have going on. They do have their school glues, the Elmer ones, for 50 cents. And then some more of their higher end stuff. They have their 4-pocket paper folders for 97 cents. And then they have their $1 translucent, so like plastic ruler. But other than that, there aren't really any like super price blaster kind of deals going on. And that's about it. The rest of this stuff is just like printers. Pretty standard pricing this week at Staples. And then heading on, Walmart this week, or roughly around this time, they've actually been having some pretty good deals going on. For example, like their filler paper, is I've already at the beginning of the back to school supply sales, they had their like a lot of places were like 99 cents for like the 175 sheet pack of filler paper, but now all the stores, they kind of like got rid of the 175 and they're all 150 sheets now for 99 cents. So they do have this here for 82 cents at Walmart, so that's a pretty good deal right there for Walmart. They have like these school, like the Crayola colored pens, Crayola crayons, as they have right here for 50 cents. And then they have the cheaper Crazy Art brand for 25 cents. For me, I always go with Crayola because Crayola is that like name brand, which everybody tends to get. These are probably not as good quality, but still usable. But I did add a lot of items to this cart just to show you guys what are some pretty good deals going on, instead of having to scroll through all these pages. So they do have for 47 cents instead of like 3 cents less than like the regular 50-cent price, but they have their wooden pencils here for 47 cents. They have their sticky notes for, instead of $1 for like the name brand, like Post-it notes brand, $1 each. It's 88 cents for the pen and gear sticky notes here. They do have some poly composition notebooks for 38 cents. That is actually a really good deal right there, because plus they're poly and it's below the 50-cent price, in which most other composition notebooks at all other stores, including Staples, has going on. And these are just the regular covers too for 50 cents. So that's a really good deal right here at Walmart, the composition notebooks. And then they have their eraser caps, the 10-pack for 97 cents. It's because at Staples they have like the 50-cent ones, and it actually has more. But of course, Pentel, the high polymer erasers, they are much more higher quality. Hence, they are 97 cents. That's actually an okay deal right there. And then they have their index cards for 48 cents, roughly 50 cents, the same price as most other stores. And then they have that Crazy Art, again, the cheaper brand of glue sticks for 25 cents, which is like half the price of like this Elmer's. Elmer's is like, the name brand for if you want to buy glue. So that's 50 cents. This is actually a really good deal right here. But if you don't mind getting like a cheap brand for 25 cents, there's that here at Walmart. And then they also have their pen and gear plastic sharpeners for 47 cents. That's roughly the same price as like the 2-in-1 Staples ones that I bought earlier. During these sales for 50 cents each. It's roughly around like that same price. And then again, all the Crazy Art brand stuff is a lot cheaper than the Crayola. For example, they have their 12-pack color pencils right here versus the 12-pack Crayola ones here for 97 cents. Again, this is just everything Crazy Art's like half the price of Crayola because it's just, again, a cheaper brand. And then here's like the regular like 100-page composition notebooks for 50 cents. That's good right there. And the erasers, 50 cents for 2. So that's, again, roughly the same. So, like, Pen and Gear is, like, the store brand for Walmart. So, 50 cents for 2. It's, again, roughly 25 cents each. Same as that price that I listed here, 75 cents if you were going to get a 3-pack. And just keep scrolling down. More of those Crazy Art. 50 cents cheaper brand than Crayola, half the price of Crayola. And then there's the Crayola classic markers for 97 cents. And then more composition notebooks. And basically everything that you see here on this page. 50 cents. 50 cents. Those pens. An okay deal. You can actually get like the 12-pack for 97 cents at Staples, but it's an alright price for 97 cents for these pens. And then that usual price for notebooks, 25 cents a notebook. So that is roughly everything here at Walmart. Just that filler paper again for 82 cents. So just to round up a bit about Walmart is that they have some pretty good prices going on, such as the composition notebooks, the filler paper, and all the crazy art brand stuff for like half the price of Crayola. And yeah, that is, and the Pen and Gear post-it notes. So those are the main items that are pretty good at Walmart this week, or probably around for like the rest of the summer, as they tend to keep these prices around for quite a bit. So that is everything from Walmart for this week. Sales here. And then here, Fred Meyer, they do have, it's mainly more of a grocery store, but they do have everything. They like half of their store is grocery, and then half of their store is like department. So they do have a really good deal hidden on this page, really small, is circled right here. Their 150 sheet college or wide ruled filler paper was only 79 cents a pack. So that's a really good deal compared to, it's 3 cents cheaper than Walmart. Not 3, I thought I was saying 89. Yeah, it's 3 cents cheaper than Walmart with their 82 cents price. So this is like the best deal that they have going on for like filler paper. So this is a really good deal right here at Fred Meyer. They do actually have separate weekly ads. I should have brought this up earlier. Change weekly ad, like their general merchandise. They have like some deals, but these are all like the more expensive deals going on. I don't think they really show any supplies here other than clothes. Right here, they do have their $1 for all those Crayola color pencils and the Crayola markers. That general, like, this is the regular back to school sale price for these items, and then the 50-cent crayons. So there's those items right there. And then they have some other glue sticks here. These are all just pretty regular standard price, but not really the best sale prices out there. So they do have that really good $1 deal for all those Crayola items right here going on at their store that you can get. And then they also have these 10 for 10 deals. Most of these, it does say Price Blaster, but most of these are actually pretty regular standard price. The composition notebook for $1 is actually more expensive. You can get 2 at Staples and most other stores for $1. But most of the items, like for example the pencil box, is that good deal at $1. The Crayola colored pencils right here, the 12 pack for $1. It's the same thing as over here. And then the Sharpie 2-pack highlighters, that's okay. Like same as that at this price at Staples. Here for for here it's $2.49 for a 5-pack, and so it's basically 50 cents each highlighter, which is the same here as $1 for 2, so 50 cents a highlighter. And then $1, same as Walmart, like that big 10-pack pens for $1. And then they do have the Office Works. Here they say glue sticks, a 3+1, so that should be a 4-pack for $1. And so that is an okay deal. Same as, I'd rather get like, for example, here the Elmer's for 50 cents for 2 and just get 2 of them, so $1 for 4. So you get the official brand for Elmer's. But overall, these are some pretty okay deals pretty good and okay deals going on at Fred Meyer. And so Fred Meyer's, again, the same as like all the Kroger stores out there. They just have them under different names in like throughout the US. And then last but not least, Target. Target has okay deals. They have their store brand stuff for much cheaper, of course, like their 65-cent markers, 40-cent glue sticks, 35-cent crayons. Again, these are much cheaper than Crayola because they are store brand, so there's that for you. I'm just looking at what's on their flyer. They probably have more of the regular deals under these sale prices in store, but this is just, I'm just showing what is on their weekly flyer. So they're 50-cent 2-pocket folders. I think these are the poly cover, so the better ones for 50 cents, and that's the regular good standard price, sale price for those. And they have the backpacks. And then here they do have more of those deals, like their 49, so 50-cent index cards, the 50-cent Crayola crayons, the $1 pencil box, and the 25-cent wooden ruler. So those are some pretty standard deals going on, and those 99-cent color pencils by Crayola. Oh, and then they have their 50-cent pencil sharpener here. So that is roughly everything here from Target. Nothing really out of the ordinary, but just everything that standard sale, back to school sale price. And then last but not least, I do still need to show Office Depot because it is one of those places where school supplies are abundant. But as I've been saying every single week that I have been showing for Office Depot and Office Max, I'd rather go to Staples to buy everything because their prices at Office Depot are just always a bit more expensive than Staples. They do have some of the regular prices of like the folders and composition notebooks for 50 cents, but everything else is mostly like 25, 50 cents to or even $1 plus more than the same item at Staples or most other stores. So I'd actually stray away from Office Depot unless if you are getting things like composition notebooks and folders, because those are mainly the items that are the only ones that are a good deal. And so yeah, that is everything for this week. Nothing really out of the ordinary, other than the store brand items that tend to be much cheaper than Crayola. And the only outstanding item for this week is the filler paper. The filler paper here for 82 cents at Walmart, or the even better price here at Fred Meyer for that 79 cents price for that 150 sheet pack. So there's that right there. They do have that right here that I forgot to go over earlier. They do have these 5+1 ballpoint pens, or those 12-pack mechanical pencils for 99 cents. That is a good price for those Papermate mechanical pencils. And those ballpoint pens, since I think these are like the better ballpoint pens, not like the ones with the cap, but are like the click ones. So that's actually a pretty good price right here too. But overall, again, the only deal that's the best this week is the 79-cent filler paper at Fred Meyer. And actually those binders for $147, staying at $147 like last week, is actually also a really good deal right there, continuing from last week. But other than that is everything for this week. I know that I was going to keep it short and sweet, but I forgot about Walmart and all their prices. So that is everything again for this week. If you like this video and the content that I've been showing in these videos, and all these back to school supply sale hauls, I hope you can make sure to press that subscribe button and click that notification bell to know when I post up the new video for every single week, and all the way up to when I actually drop off and donate all of these supplies. I will have separate videos showing all the donations happening, and also showing all the donations of supplies that I have actually been organizing, that I've received from other families of supplies that have been lying around the house and stuff that they haven't been using. So I've been collecting a lot of that and organizing and sorting it out and testing to making sure that throwing out anything that doesn't work and just keeping the stuff that does work. So I'll be showing videos of all that towards the end of this month. And I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next.